revolutionary Yelena here. Do you sometimes feel like you're flailing around in your online business trying to magnetize the right people that you are called to serve, or sending them on a wild goose chase trying to have them follow you on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram? The way to strategically find the right people that you want to serve powerfully is, rather than sending them to different social media platforms to follow you there, you want all of your social media platforms and any exposure that you have to lead to a central focus point, and that's your opt-in. Your opt-in serves as the way to open the door to build a powerful relationship and a deep and meaningful relationship, so that you help them take the ones that are ready to take action to take that next step, or build the confidence within the people that need more information, that need to build that trust with you and the know, like, and trust factor with you to be able, and the trust within themselves to take that next action for them. I want to give you 5 power tips to create your irresistible opt-in. Number 1 is to lead with your specialization and that number 1 result that you help your people create. Now, you want to start off with a specialization because when you're building your online presence, people don't know who you are yet, but you want to position yourself as the expert, and you want to have that consistency in your content, in your messaging, and in everything that you create that is consistently across the board with your number 1 specialization. Power tip number 2 is your opt-in has to serve your people's end game in mind. While you might not create the entire process, you might create step 1, 2, and 3 that helps them move forward toward their end game. But you have to keep their end game in mind. And that's why you want to speak to one specific person, because that way you get to laser in on exactly where they are right now, what their biggest pain points and struggles and challenges that they're facing right now, so that they could get that quick win and move them in the right direction. Remember, the confused buyer never buys. So when you try to speak to everyone, you connect with no one. That's why you want to laser in and focus on that one specific person that aligns with your number 1 specialization. Power tip number 3 is you want to create an irresistible opt-in that also aligns with your offer and the services that you provide or the online products. That's why you want to treat your opt-in as part of a bigger picture and bigger sequence, because it's like the beginning of your relationship, and understanding the journey that you're taking your followers and clients on, so that it follows a path and a sequence that makes sense. The reason this is important because it primes your people to say yes to you and to invest in you further down the line when they're ready to take that action. Power tip number 4 is you want to create so much value that your people would be willing to pay for it. Your opt-in should be on the quality of a low-tier product or your baby offer. So you could easily sell it for $30 to $100 because it is that good, with that much content, with that much value, that you're offering it for free, but you're providing so much value, you're blowing them away. And power tip number 5 is you want a follow-up sequence that makes sense from email to email, that really builds that relationship. So whether they say yes or not right now, you're still providing value. You're starting to open the door in the relationship. You're starting to build that trust with them, build a deeper connection with them. So even if they say not right now, you never know when their circumstances are going to change. So you want to continue providing more and more value and building that trust, building that credibility, because sooner or later, when that time comes for them to take action, if you've been around and you're present with them, taking care of them, and really invested in their success, they're going to want to say yes, and they'll be willing to say yes when they're ready. That's why you want to continue building that relationship and building that follow-up sequence that says, I care about you, I got your back, here's all the value that you need to take you where you need to go. Before you invest all your time, energy, and resources to create it, I want you to put your opt-in to the test. Put your content to the test and do some interviews. Have some people already go through, whether it's your clients, go on live stream and test it out. Get that immediate feedback. Get the engagement with your audience if that's digestible for them, if you answer all their questions, so that you know that when you finally put it into a pretty package, that you know that it's It's a sure thing. It's what they need, it's what they want, and the way they want it. So test it, test it, test it. If you love this video, then sharing is caring. Also, I love to hear from you. So in the comments below, what was this helpful? What are you still struggling with? Always keep radiating your beautiful lights of the world, living life with passion, purpose, and meaning. With love and belief in you, Yelena.